Y'all, I'm about to take you on another ride, so I need y'all to get in the car because we're about to spin a block. Now, this spin a block is actually, I feel like, very juicy because this is in the thick of things going left when Gypsy reached out to me. Remember, everybody was all upset that I was even communicating with her, that I even heard her out. But I was already I was already leery of her from the beginning, so it wasn't really much she could have done to convince me, if that makes sense. Anyway, this is when things started to shift. And at this very same time, Jelly Roll and Bunnie XO were basically speaking about this girl that they believed her mom has Munchausen by proxy. It got really hectic because this was happening all while Gypsy and I's communication was going left. So I need y'all to get in the car, put on your seatbelt because you know this is about to be a ride. It's about to get wild, like wild, okay? Drop your comments down below because I love to hear what you guys have to say about these videos. I'm sorry about the volume in the past videos. I almost forget that the volume's low on those, but on my phone, I can hear it, so I don't really think about it, if that makes sense. But let me know in this video if you can tell the difference. Trampoline out. I know you guys like to jump to conclusions, and I figured you guys would really love for me to bring a trampoline and make sure it is in bright, sunny weather. They say vitamin D really helps the mood. So I'm hoping this will help because y'all in my comment section really tripping. I don't know what to tell y'all. I think y'all are funny. And those of you that made the Reddit page, and let's go to that. Let's talk about the Reddit page. Yo, why'd you use this picture? This is hilarious. You people on Reddit are so funny. You know, comedy should be your job, and I'm not really sure why you just get on Reddit and do all this. Y'all could really just get on the internet and make jokes because this is funny, and I don't think everyone understands this sense of humor. But for you guys to take a screenshot of me on live and use that as my snark page face, I think it's hilarious, and kudos to whoever made this. You really made me laugh. Y'all have a great day. Bye for now. I'm gonna say this one more time because I feel like people are acting like they don't understand, or maybe they don't understand, but these are the words that are coming out of my mouth. I still believe Gypsy should be in prison, but she's not. She's out here. I still believe that Nick should get justice. Does that mean that I think Nick should be out here in these streets? No. I think he should be in a mental health facility. I do think that he needs a fair day in trial, but I don't feel like he should roam these streets because even his mom said that she did not trust his decision making. Am I besties with Gypsy? No. All I did was hear what she had to say. I made my own assessment, and I still stand firm on what I said. That's all I got for you guys. I don't know what else you guys want me to tell you. I still feel the same way. I wonder, was that clear enough? Let me know if it wasn't. Bye-bye for now. You said I agree, except you thinking she should still be in jail. Yes, I do still believe she should be in jail. And you said she pulled her time that they gave her. She was abused and held hostage. Now, she was 23 or 24 when this happened. So from 18 all the way to 23 or 24, she had decisions that she made. And she decided to live the life that she wanted to. Had she had left, she could have, right? Regardless of whatever excuses you guys want to say, she could have. She took another route, right? She was in communication with Nick. She manipulated Nick. You need to give her accountability for that. She was not held hostage at that time. And we can't, and this is my belief, Okay, so it's not gospel. But we can't just take off responsibility and say she should have never really been in there, or, no, I still firmly believe that she should be in there. Now, the fact that she's out, do I think maybe she could make a positive impact on the world? Maybe. Am I sure? No, because is she really being accountable, or is it just her manipulating? I think it's a possibility that she could be going in the direction of accountability and becoming better, but we don't really know. At the end of the day, she herself has said she learned how to manipulate. She has learned how to lie. We can't just not give her any accountability and say, oh, she was just abused, oh, poor her. No, really, Nick is the real victim in the situation. Yes, I do believe she was abused in her younger days. I do think her mom manipulated her a lot in her younger days. I do think there was things done that should not have been done. But am I clearing her of all responsibility? No, I think she should still be held responsible. And I think that is where I differ in opinions with a lot of people. They are not one and the same. My opinion is going to be a very unpopular opinion when it comes to this. But I don't know if you guys seen, Bunnie is sort of doubled down on what she said. Now, I think she's just caught in the middle of the crossfire. I feel like her intent isn't any bad intent. It just happens to be the way it did. Now, she mentioned here that she was just really, she cut the sales short for the shirts that she was selling for the little girl. But what she did was, because she noticed that she was getting in the middle of it and there wasn't documentation, but she never did this to intend on being a whistleblower for the school. She claims that several parents have backed up the little girl's mom's story, but a lot of other people are saying different. And based off of the video that we saw earlier in my clips, I think you could tell that she's being coached. And I also think you can tell that the mom is trying to manipulate the public, which is why she put the little girl up front. Because she knew that if she put her up front, people are like, oh. But I think, and this is just me speaking as a parent, I would never teach my daughter to defy the school or the teacher if what she was saying was true, which I don't believe so. But if it was true, why would Bunnie be okay with the little girl saying, well, they told me the repercussions and I decided I was still going to draw that picture? So are we praising someone for being defiant? Right? Everybody has to answer to everyone, even adults. We all have jobs, we all have businesses, whoever. There's always someone to answer to. And sometimes you might not like it, but as long as it's not compromising your integrity or compromising someone else's rights, then you do what you have to do. And telling a child it's okay to do what you want to do, regardless of the fact that she's in a school environment, to me, that's not okay. But either way, Bunnie is saying she's no longer selling them as of right now. But the reality is, there's a lot in this. Bunnie also said she doesn't really believe a lot of the other people because she too had toxic family members like this woman's sister. However, I think because Bunnie is using her situation and having empathy, she's missing the fact that she's being manipulated. I think Bunnie's intentions are all good. I just think that it's not coming across that way. And my perception of it is just that it's not what it should be. And this situation is just odd. What are your thoughts? Drop down below. Yes, I did hear. However, that creator did post the actual text messages. But what I think she put was very misleading. However, I'm going to clear the air because I did confirm with Gypsy if this was true or not, because I wasn't even sure if that was a text message that Gypsy even wrote. Gypsy told me that yes, they did believe that she was passing messages through me to Nick, which I don't know why that would be the case. However, she wasn't. Her parole officer did in fact see the messages between Gypsy, Rose, and I, and so the parole officer did see that that wasn't accurate. Because of her parole, if anybody reports her, her parole officer has to speak with her about it, right? So even though she proved it, it creates a lot of room for rumors and other people reporting, because people obviously want to see her back in prison for whatever reason. And so now basically what she did was she took down her TikTok so that there is no misunderstanding, miscommunication, anything to make her come across like she's trying to violate her parole. She wanted to appease the state of Missouri and where she's at now as far as the parole, and so that's why she took it down. So they didn't specifically say take your TikTok down, right? She did it because she felt like this would minimize the drama, and that's where I feel like that creator's post was very misleading. But that's where it is, and good for her. This is probably a much needed mental health break, because she probably shouldn't be on social media right now, and I hope that everything that needs to come out comes out and everything is well. And justice for Nick. Go sign a petition in my link tree. Bye bye for now. Have y'all heard about the little girl that her mom has Moxhausen by proxy, allegedly, and this whole Jelly Roll and Bunny situation? Let's talk about it, because I think this is a Gypsy Rose in the making. Allegedly, a little girl was asked to do a picture of someone that inspires her. She picked Jelly Roll, and the reason why she picked Jelly Roll is all that he's been through. He went to prison for drug charges, but he totally turned his life around, got his GED, and now he's out here on the right track. So she found that inspiring. Now, I don't know about you guys. I do think that's a little odd that a little girl would be so aware of this, but that's neither here nor there, because different kids live their life different ways. So the mom posted a video. I'm going to run the clip right now.
Behalf concerning a project that she did for her middle school. So originally my daughter did not want to be in the video because she is already picked on and bullied every day at school. She was worried that it was going to cause more problems for her. But seeing how social media does what it does, and this has taken off like it has, she has decided to go ahead and be in the video anyways. So with that being said, I need to make it clear that this project was not something that was given here recently. This project was given to her in August of 2023. So for anybody who says that we are doing this for 15 minutes of fame or to meet Bunny and Jelly Roll is inaccurate, because this started with a conversation between myself and another adult talking about the middle school and issues that we have had there, and it got back to Miss Bunny and Jelly Roll and took off from there. So with that being said, I'm going to let my daughter have it and give you the information that was told to her about her project. So here's my daughter, Callista.
So for the project, I picked Jelly Roll, and the teacher asked me why. I said because he's an inspiration, and she told me that I can't do him due to of him being inappropriate and his past being inappropriate. She said if I did him, I would face disciplinary action, so I did him anyways.
So with that being said, she came home and told me about the project and what was told to her by the teacher, and she showed me her drafts and her essays and stuff that she was doing. I, as her mom, see nothing wrong with it. The essay basically stated how Jelly Roll had been in jail and how he got his GED while he was in there, and he had previous drug charges, and basically how he overcome all of that and he is where he is today. So here is the video, that she did. So this is the artwork that she did that apparently is inappropriate. And this is the artwork of Miss Bunny that is also apparently inappropriate. So were those inappropriate by the teacher? The essay and parts of the essay were also inappropriate.
Now, I find this video a bit odd because the daughter said that basically she was told by the teacher that she would be suspended or face repercussions if she made that video, did that picture, but however, she still did it. Now, this is a side note. For me, I would teach my child not to be defiant, especially over something like that. However, she proceeded to do it, and the mom is saying that she shouldn't have been suspended. Now, her being suspended or getting in trouble is all alleged, right? Bunny, Jelly Roll's spouse, felt bad. She posted about it on the internet. This is the post right here. And then she said she wanted to do something really cool with it, and she did, right? So they made t-shirts and they sold it, and they were going to give the proceeds to the little girl. Now, the mother who posted the original video, her sister began to tap in and said that her sister has Munchausen by proxy, and there's multiple kids in the home that have always been sick and always alleges to be sick, and there's always an issue. The kids have missed days of school, and there's a lot going on in the house, and she basically did this for fame and money. She wants to get benefits out of it. Well, of course, Gypsy Rose's situation is also alarming other people. People are kind of like, okay, I think this sounds a bit familiar. And I think so too, because when you think about this video, the video very much sounds like something Dee Dee would have done to Gypsy in her younger years. Now, the school has released a statement, and this is a statement down below. The statement says that pretty much this never happened. The picture did happen, but the teacher allegedly helped her draw the picture. The teacher, I guess, felt like if this is what you want to do it on, then okay. Now, there's been interviews with one of the sisters, and I believe there's another interview that may be coming out today. I'm going to reach out to a couple of more people to get more information, people that have directly been looking into this case. But I think that this is very interesting. Have you guys heard about this case? What do you know? Because me, I'm like, what? This is absurd. Am I understanding what's going on? Me personally, as a mom, if my daughter faced a situation like this, I don't think I would put my daughter herself on the internet. If this story is really true, I would speak on it, but I wouldn't put my daughter on the internet to speak about it, especially at her young age. You know, I would not want her to be bullied, excuse me, y'all, and taken wrongly. The internet is very good for misunderstanding or being committed to misunderstanding what people say. So I just personally wouldn't do this. That's why I thought the video was alarming before I even read or saw anything else. However, do you guys think that Bunny got duped? I'm just saying. I feel like she was trying to do the right thing on the behalf of the little girl, and I feel like the little girl and her mom are manipulating the situation. Much like, I don't know, the situation seems very, 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 very odd to me. But, you know, there's a lot of people investigating this situation. I'm going to get more details, and I definitely want to speak to you about it because this is wild. Do you think that this is going to expose the mom till the mom actually will end up in trouble? Do you think the doctors will end up in trouble? Allegedly, the mom also has said she had allegedly a double, I have a hard time saying it, but breast cancer, and had it removed. Allegedly. People are saying that that's not true. Family members. This situation just sounds all too familiar. And I don't know. I may be wrong, but I really do think it sounds very familiar. I really have a hard time thinking that the school would have just suspended her because of this. Now, by the way, this happened in Tennessee. Now, do you guys think that this girl could be a victim of Munchausen by proxy and her siblings? I just find it really odd that she had her daughter get on the internet. Like, I know she explained it, but the fact that the family is coming out and saying, no, my sister's always looking for attention. And do you think that Bunny is now regretting selling the shirts to give the little girl the proceeds? Do you think Bunny will still give the little girl the proceeds? What do you think is going to happen with this situation? Listen, these are not 100% facts. This is just the information that I have as of right now. As more information comes out, also, what I think is very interesting, and I need you guys to note this is when Bree entered the picture, okay? This is the most that I ever had to say, because it wasn't about Bree, it was about Christy and Gypsy at this point. This is it until June. I just want y'all to keep in mind. But you see how crazy things got? And this is the reason why I say I feel like Christy planted Bree in the picture to get Gypsy's bond revoked, and it just didn't work. I might be wrong, but that's just my opinion. I think that she was a plant this whole time. And she's a plant that actually didn't work. And then Bree was so busy trying to be friends with Gypsy that she was willing to do anything for her. I think it's all weird. What do y'all think? All right, y'all, I'm working on editing the other video, and I'll probably do a YouTube live tonight, maybe a panel, but I'll let you guys know. Stay around. Bye-bye for now.